And it should be a great one, as it will be the New England Patriots taking on the Indianapolis Colts. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And they go play action with May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. They're going to throw. May. A short one there, caught by Likely. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. A 2-yard pickup. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. For the Patriots. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Now Richardson going to shift things up.
19 tight, 19 tight, Buffalo 79, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18, 5 in. Ready.
Now Richardson throwing to start the drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll make it 2nd down. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's the former NFL rushing champ. It's Jonathan Taylor. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll break it down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and
10 at the 39-yard line.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. No, no. Check smash, check smash.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. A big play there for Indy. 51 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Come off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Hawk 70, Hawk, check smash, check smash. 70 Lions.
They run. It's Mitchell. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 6-yard line.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Richardson looking to throw this. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And it'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor from 6 yards away. And the Colts are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game.
Patriots nothing. Rigoberto Sanchez.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of the game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of the game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, that's the thing, the beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 5. In motion, the tight end. To throw, it's May. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Let's put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. They'll throw with May. And that is incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route. A lot of times they'll take the block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll try and throw forward May. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they can score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, showing something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
And Taylor going to pick up the Colts first down as he'll be taken down at the 46.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got. And that's a heck of a run right there.
70, hey, 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 hey.
First and 10, Taylor now. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Here we go. 60 Bobcats. 60. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Warrior 70. Ready, ready.
From the shotgun, Richardson. That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Ready. 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
Richardson looking to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Okay, break.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Richardson working from the gun. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
It looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
18 Cardinal. Left 8, Buffalo 18.
Richardson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Marcus Jones picks it. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
At their own 2-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the...
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And did he get in? No, they'll mark him down at the 1-yard line. From their own 2, Charles, they opted to throw it instead of run it. We saw the outcome.
Now, what a lot of teams count on is defenses to stack the line of scrimmage, trying to force a safety or force a turnover there. But if you've got a good defensive front, you just allow them to play the run and everyone else stays ready, and they were, and they picked that one off.
The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Look at end zone, and he's got his man. It's Woods. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Give up the middle to Gibson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
It's a gain of 4. And it's
Here's May. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Here's Bryce Behringer now.
Behringer in punt formation for the Patriots.
This is taken at about the 14. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here. They could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
They go play action with Richardson. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 34-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 4. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's got it. And he takes this way for the Colts touchdown. And now Mitchell, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it makes the score 21-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Pats at the line, ready to go. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And to be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
That's good. For a Patriots. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Straight ahead, Gibson. And he stopped immediately there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working. But how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
A short one there, caught by Likely. Past the 20. 5. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards.
First and goal, New England.
Gibson is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. And that's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
In motion goes the tight end. To the air, May. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Loss of 9 yards. It's 3rd down and goal.
From the gun, it's May. That's out to the flat for Gibson. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 30 seconds to go in the first half. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room. Maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal could change the fortunes of the team, and they could come out looking real sharp in the second half.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Richardson out of the shotgun. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A very solid gain of 27.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And Richardson back to throw it. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Richardson to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get just a yard on the scramble and second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down.
Cougar 19.
Now it's Richardson. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it. And the Pats are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they've had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
He's got this to Williams, complete.
And all the way down to the 7-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
18-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz.
Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's third of the game. Marcus Jones picks it, and the Patriots force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Throwing here is May. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw.
That one out wide and intercepted.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Colts TD.
Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, but 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, they had to get a big performance from this unit. To this point, they've delivered.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
On the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, both to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's got Gibson on the out route.
He'll be dropped at the 30. The shifty move couldn't free him. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is taken at the 23. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter the offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Now Richardson. Look at the big fella go. And finally down at the 32-yard line. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. The partner still in the third quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, you don't really see starters get lifted or the foot come off the gas before the fourth quarter. No one wants to leave any doubt when they're playing well. They just want to continue the process.
They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Oh, nice move. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 102 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this AFC title game.
At the 7-yard line.
Viking 18.
On the ground, DJ Giddens. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Were you as surprised as I was that they actually ran it on 2nd down there? I thought that they would go ahead and throw it in every situation here.
They've thrown for 3 touchdown passes now. Here, I think they probably go back to the air.
Yeah, I think so, but ordinarily, 2nd down is when you run your play fake, your play action, show run, and throw the ball. Now they brought up 3rd down. They like to throw it anyway.
The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. I got to think at this point, 3rd quarter, if you're able to hold on to the ball, get 3 at the end, that's all you're looking for.
I would agree with that because right now, this is a job well done by them. In fact, it's almost time for handshakes, a little dap on the sidelines, maybe even start to discuss post-game plans. And for the guys who haven't played yet, go and get loose. Your time is now.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Second and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 8. A short one there, caught by Likely. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Play action. May. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9.
Nightmare of a game continues for this quarterback, brought down with the game already decided. This sack adds insult to injury for him. Multiple turnovers, down by multiple touchdowns, now dumped early in the drive in the final quarter.
Looking to throw. May. And this is caught by Williams. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown,
Kyle Williams, 54 yards. And the Patriots are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
His kick is
Extra point up and through. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
at their own 19-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they are.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
They run once more with Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Down the field, he's got Warren. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, weren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Now he's going to step up and run. Looking for the crossing route, and he's got Mitchell. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Trap 60, trap 6, 18, pioneer. Ready.
Richardson to throw off play action. That's another one complete to Mitchell. And getting into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And Mitchell with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
To throw, it's May. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. They'll throw with May.
And he comes back with one complete. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. A big play there for New England. 43 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
They're going to look to throw.
Now, back foot throw there is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted a picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season. It's all come together for them, and they're really laser-focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
They have been dominant in this one.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are getting closer and closer to lifting that Lamar Hunt trophy. Not home just yet. They're trying to polish things off here as they start 1st and 10. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
Here we go. Here we go.
Again, it's Taylor.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter.
79 Broncos.
Richardson looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Richardson going to move him around.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play there for Indy. 41 yards.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
The
chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run here with Taylor. Showing off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Again, it'll be Taylor. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a third and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you will too.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
The Colts are champions of the AFC as we sign off here and say goodnight, everybody. And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.